Hey guys, and we
morning.
are getting going on some lovely time Pilot TV where we're going to be going over all the different jackpots available for today.
Oh yeah, we've had two crazy PGL days yesterday and the day before, and I can't wait to see what kind of shakeups are happening, but I hope you guys are tuning in. We are live on the Pilot TV, Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, as well as Twitch and YouTube, both under the names Megasoda.
Oh yeah, welcome guys, and hopefully you guys are here to win some major jackpots because we got some major jackpots on the line for today because we're starting off the day right 10 minutes after we get off air. We're going to have me and Big John trying to give out a Vikings bingo jackpot, a 25-cent card. $12,435 is going to be on the line in that game. You just have to win it in 52 balls or less.
Oh yes, but it doesn't stop there. That Jackpot Hunter $1 card edition that has a crazy minor that is sitting at 54 balls now for you guys. It is clicked up to $2,864 on the line.
Yeah, I made the prediction. I thought it already went out today.
I know.
And during Twins Wednesday, I was like, oh, that probably went out. That probably we probably already had somebody win. And so good to see that it's still rolling and growing, and hopefully Amelia and Curtis tonight are able to give that one out. But yesterday's jackpots, we had a few, three to be exact. One being a Cruiser over at Ray J's in Woodbury, taking home $619.
Oh yeah, and then Ren May over at Red Vest took home $277 yesterday.
Oh yeah, and then the final jackpot was a super fun one in Give Me 6 that we played during Twins Wednesday. We had a Mail Lady who took home the small frame in Give Me 6 at the very beginning of the game. And then we're like, okay, well, it looks like it's the jackpot isn't going to go out. And then right as that final ball hit that was supposed to click over, Mail Lady was able to take home $1,797 in that game of Give Me 6. It was so much fun seeing her win that.
Oh yeah, that is awesome. That is so much fun to see, especially when it hits on that last ball. The anticipation just builds.
Yeah,
everyone's looking.
I'm like, is it gonna go out? Is it not gonna go out? I had almost completely given up on it, and then Mail Lady swooped in out of nowhere, taking home that great prize.
But we did have some jackpots that did not go out yesterday. We talked about it already. That Viking bingo jackpot started the day yesterday at $11,780, and now you guys will have a chance at $12,435 today.
Oh yeah, then that Jackpot Hunter $1 edition minor that's sitting over $2,000. You can win it in 54 balls or less. It's super close to clicking up to 56 balls or less, and so it's gonna be a very doable jackpot in the first hour of that of those happy hours. But we also missed out on the 25-cent edition Jackpot Jungle, where we were trying to give out $7,100, and it just couldn't happen last night. You gotta win it in 52 balls or less. A really hard task, but it's very doable. But just some people that barely missed out on it.
Oh yeah, my prediction is that Jackpot Jungle in that Twins Wednesday and that Megasoda game night will both be going out in the same week.
Ooh.
That would be so exciting.
That would be a huge week. I mean, I know that Jackpot Jungle in the Megasoda game night is absolutely massive. And so, I mean, I'm just that one going out, I'm going to go absolutely nuts for.
Oh, yes, but we're going to be checking in over in Bloomington, Minnesota to see what the weather's looking like today. And it's looking like it's going to be super warm for you guys, a high of 82, some clouds, some possible isolated thunderstorms throughout this afternoon. But the chance of rain is only at 30% with winds going 5 to 10 miles per hour.
Oh, sounds like a beautiful day heading into a really nice night, as it's going to be partly to mostly cloudy skies with scattered thunderstorms mainly during the evening. Low is near 65 degrees. Winds are light and variable, and with a chance of rain being 40%. So it's going to be a rainy, nice and cool night. The perfect day to be able to head over to one of your guys' bars and play some Pilot games.
Oh yeah, couldn't have said it better myself. But we've already talked about it twice, and we're going to be hitting it for the third time, just so you guys know how important it is that you guys stick around for right after the show and play some Vikings bingo. They're only 25 cents a card, $9 per game you can spend, and it's going from 12 to 1 and a chance to take home $12,435.
Yeah, a really good prize in that one, and some really good standings and some shakeups have happened in the Twiking zone, where the points are won in that Vikings bingo. And Loser Dave at VFW Spring Lake Park has now joined the 100,000 point club with 102,000 points.
Oh, yes. I was there when he first hit it. He got a coverall prize, so he got that 3,000 points that he needed to get to 102,000.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was so exciting. I was in the back room doing production, and I got so excited for him. I don't think that the head broadcasters knew what was happening, but I'm rooting for you, Lucky Dave.
Loser Dave.
Or Loser Dave, I'm sorry. There's so many lucky, not lucky.
Yeah, you were just like, oh, it's Lucky Dave, but not Loser Dave.
He is pretty lucky.
He is pretty lucky. But we also had some other shakeups in these standings where Elsa and SNS were able to move up in the ranks.
No, push back.
No, they moved up.
Oh, never mind. Oh my goodness, I got him switched to Rude. I thought that they were in 7th and 8th, or I thought they were in 6th and they got pushed back to 7th and 8th, but it was the opposite. They were sitting in 7th and 8th, and they joined Nan in a 3-way tie in 6th place now.
Yeah, SNS was in 7th place, jumped all the way to 6th place. Elsa, even farther back in 8th place, was able to jump all the way to 6th place. They all are tied with 130,000 points. It's super tight. We're going to be watching to see who comes out on top in that 3-way. Let me say it. A triple T, a top tier tie.
Oh, yeah. But it's looking like Kickit is slowly inching her way up back to her mom, trying to pass up Joni. It'll be super exciting to see this mother-daughter race.
Yes, I am. But I'm going to be watching out for Lucky Tim at Lakefront Bar, who's at 191,000 points, needs 9 wins to be able to get into that 200,000 point club. Definitely something that he's looking to accomplish if he's going to want to compete for that #1 spot.
Yeah, he was taking home some wins yesterday, so I'm sure he'll be out today to get some as well. But hopping right into these location standings, it's looking like we had one shakeup right in the center of our standings. That means Lakefront Bar has now passed up Corky's officially and now in 5th place, jumping into that 200,000 point club.
Yeah, really good job by jumping into that 200,000 point club, Lakefront Bar. Passing up also Corky's Bar South Haven, but Corky's Bar South Haven super close to getting that 200,000 point club. Could see them getting in there today.
Yeah.
All they need is 3 wins over there.
Haven't seen Nan out there taking any wins the past couple days, so since Lucky Tim has been out taking those wins, things have shaken up quickly.
Yeah, it does seem like some big shakeups are on the move, but I'm going to be watching out for the race between, right now, Bleachers is creeping up behind Corky's Bar South Haven.
Oh yeah, with just a 5,000 point difference, just a few games can shake that up quickly.
Well, yeah, I'm definitely going to be watching out for that one, but I'm also going to be watching out for some of our E-tabs, and one of our best E-tabs is Monster Moolah, and Extreme Monster Moolah is out in your Extreme Lounge right now. So nothing will get you in that spooky spirit like winning a monster jackpot.
Oh yeah, but if you guys want to play anything else, we have over 50 different charitable e-tabs for you guys to choose from. They're all a ton of fun, and they have such a wide variety of different themes. There's something for everyone.
Oh yeah, like right now we're playing one of our favorite sports-themed e-tabs, Go for Gold.
Oh yeah, you got that sunshine, and it's just baseball, sunshine, and happiness, and money. What else could you need?
Yeah, it seems like a good time. Love those e-tabs, and there's just so many good variety of e-tab games for you guys to choose from. So there's anything to suit your fancy.
Oh yeah, and with an 85% payout and jackpots up to $1,500, they're just not beatable.
Exactly, but let's head into the Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition. That's going to be running all the way from 1 to 4. It's going to be coming to you guys right after some Vikings bingo. And there's a mega sitting at $25,000, 43 balls or less. A major sitting at $2,106, 49 balls or less. And a minor sitting at $188, 50 balls or less. So all super tough prizes, but those grow so quickly. The minor just has to get up to $250. Currently sitting at $188. Easy to do. So should be clicking up to 52 balls really quickly in those games.
Oh yeah, that'll be happening fast within the first couple games. So make sure you guys are getting enrolled and helping it click up quickly. But right after that, we'll be jumping right into that one game of Lucky 4 bingo that we do every day. This has been growing so much, and I'm so excited for it to go out.
Oh, it's one of my favorite jackpots. It just doesn't seem to want to go out, and so I'm super excited for when it finally does.
Yeah, but if you guys hit those lucky 5 numbers, you could be taking home $42,000.
Yeah, and you don't even have to get lucky 5 numbers. You only need 4 numbers.
Sorry. Yep.
I was like, lucky 5 numbers. The name is Lucky 4.
It's Lucky 4 for a reason. Yep.
Yeah.
But it'll be taking you right into those $1 jackpot hunter cards that we talked about earlier today as well. They'll be going from 4 to 6 for you guys, and we'll have Cash Crew 2 coming at you you to give out that extra bit of luck. We got 100K on that mega if you can hit it in 44 balls.
Yeah, I mean, clicked up from 43 balls a while ago now, so I'm watching out for whenever it clicks up to that 45 ball range, because it just, each time it clicks up, it gets quicker and quicker the next click up, and it just gets super exciting because when megas come around, it starts to increase all the jackpots in the game.
Oh yeah, but we also have a major sitting at $14,158 if you can hit it in 51 balls, and this minor is the one we've already talked about for you guys, $2,864 in 54 balls or less.
Yeah, a really good jackpot on that one. I mean, if it's going to be clicking up to 56 balls within the first hour of those games, so make sure you're out here from 4 all the way till 6 o'clock playing a little bit of Jackpot Hunter and earn some Jackpot Hunter points.
Oh yeah, let's see if there's any shakeups happening in our player standings. It's looking like Lulafin and Short Bus are now in a tie. Short Bus was in 8th, but now in a 7th place tie with Lula.
Yeah, good job moving up in these standings. I mean, it felt like, I think they were in a tie before, then Lulafin jumped out of the tie. Now they're back in a tie once again. Player just not letting them run away.
Yeah.
But let's talk about another tie that's in our standings. Jim Rocks at American Legion Stillwater and Joni at Bleachers. They both have 20,000 points. Do you have a prediction of who's going to come out on top?
I think Jim Rocks is going to take it away. He has been inching up. He's even passed Curtis J, who is one of our big players these past couple weeks. Joni has been spending her time mostly on that Vikings bingo, and so I think that Jim Rocks could do it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to say Joni. I mean, you talk about big-time players. It doesn't get much bigger than Joni over at Bleachers. I mean, already has accumulated 20,000 points, has taken a little break from accumulating the points, but now seeing that Jim Rocks is right on her tail, I expect her to be there playing a bunch, trying to get her points up, because she can get her points up in a hurry and maybe even start competing for that first place spot with Yags 370.
Yeah, Yags 370 has been holding that first place spot for a bit now, and it's looking like it's going to be kind of a task to take it away from him.
Oh yeah, every time anyone scoots up within that 1,000 points away, he seems to start playing and separate himself just a little bit. Right now with a 2,000 point lead from One Away in second place, I mean, it's a race still though, because One Away could get those wins in just one singular game, or just by winning one of our great jackpots that we have available during the Jackpot Hunter games.
Oh yes, but looking at these location standings, it's looking like no one has made any big moves, just adding up those points, trying to get up, and it's looking like American Legion right sitting in that second place spot is just outside that 50,000 point club.
Oh yeah, and I'm watching out for the tie at the very end of our standings. Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale, the Season 9 champions in the Twiking Zone, going up against one of our big-time Jackpot Hunter locations, Shady's Railside in Rice. They both have 28,000 points. I mean, one win would just get them even tied with the number 8 location, so it's super tight within those bottom 3.
Oh yeah, super fun to see, and let's see if anything can shake up in the next 2 days. But we also have that Skull Bingo $1 cards going from 6 to 10 tonight. No interruptions with any PGLs. And so you will get a chance at that coverall prize.
Oh my gosh.
That's $22,986 if you can hit it in 50 balls or less.
Yeah, should be getting over $23,000 by the time everyone gets enrolled in the very first game of Skull Bingo. Because, I mean, only needs $14 to be able to click up to that. And that's going to be huge. 50 balls or less to win $23,000. I can't think of a better deal. But then you got 43 balls or less to win $1,404 on the large frame.
And we also have that line prize. It's clicked up to $103 already if you can hit it in 10 balls or less.
Yeah, really good prize. That line prize goes out almost every single day.
Quickly.
And so definitely be out there playing Skull Bingo from 6 all the way till 10 o'clock. But usually some of our nights, we have really fun PGL nights. And we've done 2 of them, but our next one up this Sunday is going to be Vikings Game Day. I love Vikings Game Day. It's super fun. If you like talking about football, you like checking in and saying your football opinions, come out for Vikings Game Day. All the games we play are Vikings themed with a little bit of sports themes, like Top 10 is in there as well. And so come out for Vikings Game Day just 30 minutes before the Vikings take on those Browns.
Oh yeah, that'll be super, super fun. But you guys will have another chance at those PGL nights next week. On Tuesday, we'll have a Mega Soda game night starting at 6:40 like we always do. And that Jackpot Jungle coverall has grown to 105,000. $172 if you guys can hit it in 54 balls.
That is a huge, huge jackpot. I mean,
It's our biggest jackpot.
The big jackpot available right now, it's the size of our mega jackpots right now, and 54 balls less, so doable. I mean, I was just, we were all sitting at the computer
Crowded around the computer.
With producer John while he was producing for Tony and Nikki on that night, and we're screaming, we're yelling, we're like, the jackpot is about to go out, and then we just watch it barely click over. I know just last week they were like one ball away, and it's been just so close each and every week since this thing has just clicked up so high.
But we also have that Twins Wednesday that happens every single Wednesday night for you guys, starting at 7, going to 9, and it has a jackpot jungle coverall of its own. We've already talked about it once. It did not go out last night, so you guys will have a chance at $7,100 if you can hit it in 52 balls next Wednesday night.
Yeah, a really good prize on that one, but there's a lot of good prizes on all those PGL nights, and so make sure you're coming out Tuesday, Wednesday, and for Vikings game day to earn PGL points and big lump sums of cash.
Oh yeah, and if you plan on playing on any of those 3 days, joining the PGL World is a big, big help. Signing up at pgl.world and becoming a member of the Pilot Gambling League, where you guys can earn those points on those specific days, and you can get those points and join the standings for Season X. You also get a lot of great access to information like a monthly newsletter.
Yes, so sign up at PGL.world today, just like these players did. It's Cy Young, Nas 1077, Bosco, D-Bone, and Cat, also Horseshoe, all join the Pilot Gambling League, trying to accumulate those points and win some big cash money.
Oh yeah, another great way to earn those PGL points are our e-tip boards, especially for this game, the Vikings versus Browns, October 3rd. You have to choose those 5 squares before then, and you guys will get points awarded for the first, second, third, and fourth quarter. You can play for free in that Player Connect app and launch that sports link, and you earn those points for PGL.
Yeah, all you gotta do is launch the Player Connect app. You'll see the sports link button right above your player icon. Pick that out. You'll see a nice grid out there for you. Click out your squares. It's completely selected at random, so it's not really it's not a skill-based game. It's a luck-based game, and it's a lot of fun. So check out the e-tip boards for this week. But let's check out our PGL standings after we've had 2 nights now of PGL action.
Oh yeah, it's looking like there's not many shakeups, surprisingly. Usually when we come in, we see players flopping all over the board, but everyone is in their spots still, just earning those points. It's looking like SpongeBob is still in that second place spot, and Devoided is still taken first.
Oh yeah, but I'm watching out for the race right now between Gramps and Nixon. Gramps currently sitting in 7th place at Gino's Bar and Grill. Nixon in 6th place at Nixon, in 6th place at VFW Roseville. They have Nixon has 775,000 points. Gramps, 765,000 points. Only a 10,000 point gap separating the two.
Oh yeah, I know Nixon was out the other night. He was only 1 ball away on that jackpot jungle coverall, and so it'll be super exciting to see if they can keep playing and showing up on those PGL days and see what can happen with these standings.
Oh yeah, but Devoided last night just continued to separate as he accumulated those points. Now has an over 100,000 point lead on the number 2 player, SpongeBob. SpongeBob, though, right outside that 1 million point club with 990,000 points. Only needs 10,000 points to be able to get into there, and so I think it's very doable on Vikings game day that we could see SpongeBob hop into that 1 million point club.
Oh yeah, that would be super exciting to see. But we're jumping into these location standings. We had a big shakeup at the top of our standings happening just the other day, and I'm still not over it.
Yeah, the huge shakeup of the fact that Cabin Bar in Nicolette is no longer in first place. They got bumped back from the big time location, VFW Northfield, who is now the number 1 location in the entire state of Minnesota for PGL points.
Oh yeah, but they only have a 10,000 point lead on them, so if someone at Cabin Bar can get a good day of PGL points, that could definitely make things happen for Cabin Bar.
I mean, 10,000 points in a PGL standings,
so close.
So little amount of points. It's really tight. It's a virtual tie right there between Cabin Bar and VFW Northfield. I can't wait to see who comes out on top. But check out our Facebook page by following us by searching up Pilot Games on the Facebook. You'll see our logo. Select that and give us a like and follow. You can see weekly bingo schedules, event details, and reminders, big progressives, player picks, and so much more. You can also click on a website link on on our Facebook to see our link tree with links to bar locations, other socials, and so much more.
Oh yeah, that's a great place to be. It has everything you need to know about Pilot, and we are getting to that point in the show where we're talking about the most important thing of the day, and it is our charity spotlight. It's everything we do what we do because of this and all the great things they do for your community. And so we are showcasing the Pillager Lions Club. The Pillager Area Lions Club is here to support the community, and they are always looking for new members. And so if you want to show some support, go over to Casey's Saloon, where their slogan is warm friends, good food, and cold beer. That's the experience you'll get at Casey's Saloon.
Oh yeah, they have a very friendly staff to serve you, creative chefs that provide them new delicious dishes to keep your taste buds on your toes. And don't forget, they're devoted regular locals that keep the place really fun. And so make sure while you guys are having fun playing Pilot games, you remember when you play Pilot games, your community wins. Easier for us to read these standings because we don't have so many ties on ties. It's been a lot of fun, but make sure you guys are coming out from 4 to 6 every single day to play a little bit of Jackpot Hunter. There it is, 53 balls. Hey guys, and we love doing Pilot games for one specific purpose, and that's because you guys are giving to charities all the time, all over Minnesota, and so we like to highlight a charity every single week. And last week's charity spotlight was the Dutchtown Jumpers, and man, do I like this charity. It's for such a good purpose.
Awesome.
Yeah, the Dutchtown Jumpers Polar Plunge team has raised and donated more than $190,000 to the Hormel Institute for Cancer Research since 2014. They are a group of friends that get together at Hooten Knolls in Austin, Minnesota to make a difference in their community. If you would like to raise money for cancer research, head to Hooten Knolls and drop off a donation or participate in one of the many Dutchtown Jumpers fundraising events.
Absolutely. Hooten Knolls is a small neighborhood tavern in Austin, Minnesota. It's got cold beer, great food, mixed drinks, e-tabs, friendly staff, regulars, where you're only a stranger once. They've got specials each and every day. You're going to want to get over there and enjoy those. But remember, when you go over there, you're helping out your community by playing Pilot games, and those Dutchtown Jumpers, way to go, guys. Remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
Hey guys, and we're getting enrolled in some Vikings bingo as we're trying to give out a huge prize of over $12,000.
Yeah, no, it is an amazing one, and we got just seconds away. It's 25 cents a card. You can play up to 36 cards around. Make sure you're enrolled because you don't want to miss out on this money bag.
No, you definitely don't, because we got so much money on the line, but we're streaming live on the Pilot TVs, the Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV. We also got YouTube Live and Twitch. We're also on the Twitch app. Both those channel names are Mega Soda. I know I felt like I was from Tokyo Fortunes, giving a little karate chop slash.
Yeah, that could be your new nickname, Slash. Ian Slash Ruggles.
Yeah, that would be interesting. An interesting name. I don't think it really fits my personality at all.
No, but your broadcasting style.
My broadcasting style.
Apparently.
I'm just cutting off the competition.
I don't know what that means. But we got 25 jackpots for the week, 221 for Season X. We are rolling in this season. It's been a good one so far.
Oh, yeah. And just yesterday, we had 3 jackpots go out. One to Cruiser over at Ray J's in Woodbury, who took home $619. Then we had Ren May over at the Red Vest take home a small frame jackpot and Gimme 6 of $277.
Juicy over at American Legion Fridley, getting it done on that line prize. Now we're working on this large M on our way towards that $12,492 jackpot.
Yeah, I like your gum, Juicy.
Yeah.
Isn't that a gum brand?
Juicy fruit.
Juicy fruit, yeah.
Is there just a juicy? I don't know.
I don't know. I was just saying that there's probably juicy fruit is juicy. That's what I was gonna say.
Could be.
Maybe it was a bit of a reach.
I don't know.
But
I'm liking the look that you got going on today.
yeah, I got like I feel like it's a crikey.
That's what I say. I felt like it's funny that you kind of stole a little bit of my thunder. I was gonna say I feel like you should be talking in an Australian accent.
Yeah, I do. I feel like I should be getting way too close to crocodiles for anybody that should ever get.
Either that or selling like ShamWows or something. I don't know.
That could be the case as well. But we got some people 2 balls away trying to take home this $10 large M. But we got one more jackpot to go over from yesterday, and it was another jackpot in Gimme 6 that we were able to give out to Mail Lady over at Municipal Liquor Store in Twin Valley, who was able to win it on the very last ball. And it was $1,797. We freaked out for it. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was super fun. She delivered right on the right ball.
Yeah, I know. It's good to know that the Mail Lady can deliver on time.
I just got an email from one of my banks, like telling me that the U.S. Postal Service is changing their policy October 1st, and first class mail will no longer be 1 to 3 days. Now it's going to be 1 to 5 days. So make sure you know that when you mail something first class mail, it could take up to 5 days now. Not lucky over at the corner bar, Good Hue, getting that done on that large M, but didn't give us enough room to get it done on the coverall. So that $15 coverall is going to be what we get for game number 1. That means that jackpot's going to grow and roll to game number 2.
Oh yeah, but I already see a big time player out there, but let's see who won this one. Steve over at VFW Spring Lake Park taking home $15, but I saw Lucky Tim out there already playing, one of our big time Vikings bingo players. But we got a bunch of good bingo for today available for you guys. But if you guys want to stay in the know for all that bingo, give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. All you gotta do is search up Pilot Games on Facebook, and you'll be able to find daily e-bingo progressive updates, weekly event schedules, jackpot winners, and so much more. You can also message us on Facebook if you have any questions. You need to find a location with Pilot Games iPads, or just send us your player pictures. We love any kind of check-in through our Facebook.
We definitely do. Make sure you're checking on there each and every day to keep up on the latest of the hot take information that's available.
Oh yeah, like we post Cup of Joe with Jordy every single day, because that goes live from 11:30 all the way to 11:50 to give you guys a nice warm-up for today's bingo, so you know where all the best jackpots are available throughout the entire day.
Yeah, for sure. That's the best way to do it. That's how I like to get my excuse me, cup filled
Yeah.
with pilot information.
Gets you a little conflumped, doesn't it?
It does. I get so emotional about the great information. I was actually listening early this morning as I was writing the script and stuff.
Yes.
I was listening to an interview with Ray Allen.
Okay.
And they were asking him about could he fix Ben Simmons' shot?
Yes.
And I know we don't have time for this in the show, but I'm just going with it. So, and he said for sure he could fix Ben Simmons' shot. The biggest question would be, is his cup full when he comes to see me, or does his cup still have room for training and information to go into the cup? Because if he does have, his cup is empty enough to receive the information, he said, I can help him fix his shot.
Oh, yeah.
If it isn't, then I don't think I can help him.
Oh, that's funny. You just mentioning Ray Allen, and just to bring it into football stuff, I do like that whole entire Ben Simmons. If he could get a shot, I mean, he's going to be one of the most dangerous players in the entire NBA for years and years to come.
Yeah.
But they were talking about, it was somebody, and they were talking about what is Richard Sherman signing with the Bucks in NBA terms, and someone commented underneath, and I thought it was a perfect example. It was like Ray Allen to the Heat.
Oh, yeah.
And that's
in some ways it is.
It's very, very similar. You get a guy who's an elite player at a very specific part of the game, and now coming to an elite defense, and he can play his very specific part and become a really good player once again, but just not quite what he once was.
No, not going to be what he once was. And here's the thing on it as well is that they were just hurting. You know, they had 2 DBs down.
Yes.
And they needed somebody. So, you know, Tom Brady to make that phone call, say, hey, are you in shape? Are you ready to roll?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, let's do this. So
yeah, he was. I love that Tom Brady is changing the NFL into a little bit of what like the NBA has now, where players are meeting up with players, trying to create these connections and stuff like that. Because I love seeing the NBA move all the time, and you never expect what's going to happen with each and every season. And I think that could be really fun for the NFL as well.
Yeah.
Like that Tom Brady's like, hey, Richard Sherman, come play for me. I want you to play, and that players are making those calls and being pseudo GMs kind of thing.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of fun. It is very interesting for sure. We got an $11 line, $11 large M, a $12,552 jackpot, and this is the second of 10 games. But as soon as we get off air on this Vikings Bingos, we go right into a 25-cent card jackpot hunter. It's going to run from 1 to 4. It's got a mega jackpot of $25,000. You can hit that in 43 balls. A major at $2,106, and you can hit that in 49 balls. And then it's got a minor that's $188. You can get that in 50 balls.
Oh yeah, then we head into the happy hours where we started off with some Lucky 4 bingo right at 4 p.m. $42,000 on the line for that Lucky 4 bingo, but we got a big time winner.
Yeah, Lucky Tim, number 2 player in the state of Minnesota in these Vikings bingo standings. It's at the Lakefront Bar in La Center getting that line win done.
Yeah, and then right after Lucky 4 bingo, we got Jackpot Hunter $1 edition. Run from 4 all the way till 6, and there's a great jackpot available, a highlighted jackpot, a minor sitting at $2,864. You can win that in 54 balls or less, and as soon as it clicks up to $3,000, we'll be at 56 balls or less. So a really, really good jackpot to start off, but the major is nothing to shake your head at either.
No.
I mean, $14,158 in 51 balls or less. That's usually around the time when the major goes out.
Yeah, it is very, very doable. So make sure you're here from 4 to 6, get all those points, get all that money, and then at 6 o'clock, we start playing some Skull Bingo. The Skull Bingo's looking really good as well. It's got a coverall that's at $22,986. You can get that in 50 balls. It's got a large frame that's at $1,404, and you can get that in 43 balls, and a line that's at $103.75. You can get it in 10 balls.
Oh yeah, well, we are 2 PGL nights down, 1 to go. Those 2s that we've done, it's Megasota Game Night. It happens every single Tuesday right at 6:40, but we got a winner before I keep on going over these PGL days.
SNS/Pappies of Andover. I'm just adding slashes in there. Just all over the
Good
place.
job. And we have moved on to a $17 must-go prize going out to CMJG over at Eagles Rochester, taking home that $17 must-go prize. Now we're getting into game number 3. But the other PGL night that we've already done is Twins Wednesday. It runs from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. And there's some great jackpots available in both those nights. But probably the best of them is the Mega Soda Game Night Jackpot Jungle Coverall. It's 54 balls or less to be able to win $105,000.
Yeah, no, 54 balls, over $100,000. I mean, you can't beat it, not even with a stick. So you're going to want to be there. That is for sure. We got just under 3 minutes to get enrolled in this game, number thrice of the broadcast. 25 cents a card. You
Oh, yeah?
Up to 36 cards.
But we got one more PGL night for the week, and that's the Sunday PGL night Vikings game day. Because the Viking season has happened, me and John are going to be here trying to give you guys the best Vikings analyst that we can give you.
Right.
And it's going to be a lot of fun
Which is
because
the best.
all the bingo that we're going to be playing is Vikings and football themed. So it's a lot of fun. Make sure you guys are here 30 minutes before the Vikings versus the Browns kickoff.
Yeah, that kickoff's at noon, so it's 11:30. Make sure you got the cows milked. Make sure you got the car filled with gas. Whatever it takes, make sure you're at your location to play some Vikings game day.
Yep, but we got some great
I know
national
I'll have my
days.
cows all milked.
Yes. We got a great National Day to start it off. One that's nice and warm in the heart. National Love People Day.
Yes.
What is certainly is a roller coaster filled life of celebrations and trials. National Love People Day tasks us to understand the unconditional love requires a dedication most human beings aren't given. But when we are wholeheartedly love our neighbors with steadfast devotion, the world is a better place, and it is the practical application of love your neighbor as yourself.
Yeah, no, great day. I try to make every day love people day.
Yeah, it's always good to treat your neighbor as yourself, and that's just a good way to live your whole life.
Yeah, no, that's a great one. Love people today, guys, and if you do, it's going to be a great one. National Chewing Gum Day as well. This is a fun one.
I can't walk while I do that.
I don't think that's true. But humans have used chewing gum for over 5,000 years. They may have chewed it for enjoyment, to stave off hunger, or to freshen their breath, much like we do today. The sources used to make gum resulted in minty and sweet chewable globs of wax or a sap resin that fulfilled the human urge to gnaw. They were unlikely to produce glossy pink bubbles worthy of jealous pokes from siblings. However, waking up with it stuck in your hair was still a possibility.
Oh yeah, and chewing gum is a fun thing that's been around for a while, and I think it's my favorite way though was as a kid when I'd get those big league chew packs.
Oh, those
when
are
they
fun.
were the shredded shredded gum. I always thought it was so cool.
Yeah, no, it's super fun. But you wait. Yeah, I feel like you pay way more for the amount of gum you get out of those.
Oh, for sure.
But you're cool. It's cool,
but
so.
you're out there on the baseball diamond. You got
That's
your
right.
big league chew going, and you feel like you're in the big leagues.
That's right. And hey, we all need a little bit of that in our lives, feeling like we're in the big leagues. We got $11 line, $11 large M, and a $12,609 coverall. And I have seen that producer Ben, he calls it the big M.
Oh,
Yeah, not the
M.
large M, the big M.
Oh, but we got Kick It over at Bleachers in Maplewood taking home that line prize. Another big-time player getting some Vikings points. But we got another National Day, National Mud Pack Day. Mud packs are mixtures of therapeutic clay when applied to the skin to increase circulation, ease muscular tension, release toxins, and boost immunity. They work well in oily and some combination skin types. While commonly used as a facial, mud packs treat the entire skin surface.
Yeah, there you go. Try a mud pack today.
I would like to just get covered in a mud pack and just kind of
Really?
lay down for the day.
Oh, Okay.
I
Well,
feel like that'd be
we can try and make that happen.
That'd be great.
You know,
Wrap me in some seaweed.
we could
too,
go
while we're
out in the practice field. We could just put some mud on you.
I don't think that's the same thing as putting mud packs all over you.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I can make that happen. We got National Hot Mulled Cider Day. Oh yeah, this sounds good. Fall welcomes toasty mugs of mulled cider to wrap our chilled hands around. Such a cozy way to spend an evening sipping a tart, spiced beverage on a chilly evening while gazing at trees ablaze in crimson, gold, and orange. It is the perfect time to celebrate this holiday and enjoy this delightful drink.
Oh,
I do that on the East Lawn.
Over on the East Lawn, some mulled cider.
Yes, I've mulled cider, please. Don't make sure it doesn't spill on my ascot.
#1 player in the entire state of Minnesota getting the win. Not lucky over at Corner Bar in Goodhue, winning the $11 large M. Good to see all the big time players out today.
They're making it happen right now. Got a $17 must go on this coverall. That means that jackpot's growing and rolling to game number. Oh, it's the Saquon game.
Oh, the good old Saquon game. But we got not lucky getting the double win in this one over at Corner Bar and Goodhue, taking home the $17 coverall, meaning they won a total of $28 in this game alone.
Yeah, no, nicely done. Not lucky, and probably going to be. Well, they can't really shoot up in the rankings, but they can separate.
Oh yeah, they're doing a good job of separating, that's for sure. But let's talk about how good our Twins have been doing the last few games, because George Polanco launched a 3-run homer, and Michael Padilla was solid in his last start of the year as the Minnesota Twins beat the Detroit Tigers 5-2 on Wednesday night. It was a lot of wait, that was Wednesday night's game.
Yeah, and today's Thursday.
Oh, today is Thursday. I was like, wait. I was for some reason I was thinking it was Friday, and I was like, wait, yesterday's game happened. But yeah, that was yesterday's game. Good job, Minnesota Twins, getting the double win against those Detroit Tigers. Let's see if we can get the third one.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's just sweep the series. Today they'll take on those Tigers at 6:40. The Tigers are 75-83 on the season. We're trying to send them to 75-84.
Oh yeah, some really good play by our Twins to end the season. Been really happy how they played against the bad teams. Now the teams that are competing for the playoff spots we've been struggling with, but the teams that are not competing for playoff spots, we've been beaten pretty soundly.
Yeah. It seemed like about 2 weeks ago we were losing to the bad teams and we were beating the good teams, and then it kind of changed the last couple weeks.
Yeah, once teams really had to start getting into those playoffs, we're really worried about playoffs. It started to change its tune just a little bit. Yeah. But you guys just have 1 minute and 30 seconds to get enrolled in this game number 4 of the broadcast. But we got some great twiking standing stuff, because we now have an entire list of people in the 100,000 point club or higher in these player standings.
Yeah, our 10th place player finally got in.
Yeah.
Had been hanging out there at 99,000 points.
And then loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park was finally able to get in there. Now has 102,000 points in 10th place. Been waiting and watching to see when loser Dave could do that. Yep. And it's good to see him be able to get into that 100,000 point club. But in 9th place, we got Puts over at Nisawan Legion, taking home 115,000 points. With 130,000 points in 6th place, we have a 3-way tie. Ooh. 2 of them moving up. Originally, it was just Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven who was sitting in that 6th place spot. But now, from 8 all the way from 7th place to tying it up in 6th place, SNS at Pappy's Cafe 2 was able to tie it up. But then all the way back in 8th place, the reigning champion Elsa was able to shoot all the way from 8th into that 6th place tie as well. She's playing at Titan Sports Saloon. Now they all have 130,000 points. But then only 1,000 points ahead of them with 131,000 points in 5th place. Getting a win today, it's Kick It over at Saks. Saw that there was a bunch of players that were 1,000 points behind her, and now is getting wins to try and help her separate and close the gap between her and the number 4 player, Scrub Eye at American Legion Fridley, who has 136,000 points. Doable task for Kick It to be able to close that gap.
Yeah, no doubt about it. We got a $13 line, $13 Big M, and a $12,676 coverall jackpot if we can hit it here in the Saquon game.
The good old Big M. But let's go over the top 3 players in these twiking zones. It's in third place, Joni at Sacks with 150,000 points. Gonna need a huge push for Joni to catch up to this next player with 191,000 points. In second place, getting wins today, Lucky Tim over at Lakefront Bar.
Well, lucky me at our place on third in Faribault got that line prize working on this large M.
Oh yeah, but then that number 1 player with 229,000 points and still accumulating more and more points, it's not Lucky at Corner Bar in Goodhue.
Nicely done, guys. Well, on the location side of things, in 10th place, we got the reigning champions already in the 100,000 point club. It's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 157,000 points. With 167,000 points over in La Crescent, it's Minniger's Sports Hub in 9th place. In 8th place, we got Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub in Oak Park Heights with 187,000 points. Then with 193,000 points over in Maplewood, it's 7th place, Bleachers. In 6th place, we got Corky's Bar right over in South Haven with 197,000 points. Then we jump into the 200,000 point club. With 206,000 points, it's our 5th place location, Lakefront Bar in La Center. In 4th place, we've got American Legion Fridley with 240,000 points. Then with 275,000 points over in Mapleview, we just take a look at the 3rd place location, Mapleview Lounge.
But we got a winner. It's not Lucky, splitting it with 10GA over at Main Street Pub. Not Lucky playing at Corner Bar in Goodhue, both splitting $13 on that Big M.
Decent little run up at this jackpot here. Let's see if anybody can get it done. We've got Not Lucky in line for it.
It's doable right here. Doesn't look like it's happened. Looks like we're moving on to a $19 Musco coverall, but Not Lucky, still 1 ball away.
Let me jump back into these location standings. We're jumping into the 300,000 point club in 2nd place, Corner Bar Goodhue with 355,000 points.
Home of the number 1 player who just won the coverall, Not Lucky, who now took home $19 on that coverall, getting now 4 wins already on the day.
Not Lucky is not 5 wins. Not Lucky is not resting on their laurels, getting it done today. This means we're going to be getting enrolled in game number 5 of the broadcast. But before we get into all those festivities, I got the number 1 location in the location standings with 425,000 points over in Spring Lake Park. We got VFW Spring Lake Park, our number 1 location.
Yeah, good job, VFW Spring Lake Park, and good job getting to the hump game on a Thursday. Nothing bigger than a hump game on a Thursday. Well, maybe the ETAB Spotlight might be bigger than the hump game on Thursday because it's a good one this week.
It is a very good one. It's called Monster Moolah.
Oh yeah, and Extreme Monster Moolah is now in your Extreme Lounge. It's a lot of fun, and you can win some big prizes, but nothing will get you in this spooky season like winning one of those monster jackpots.
Monster Moolah. But if you don't like the spooky, and I get scared when I get in those spooky tabs, so I'll just play one of the other 50 different charitable E-Tab games so I can go to sleep that night. Play anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5. They're 85% payouts.
Exactly.
And there's awesome bonus and free play rounds. And they're not scary.
Exactly. We love our not scary games as well. But sign up at PGL.world to become a member of our league. PGL players, they compete for points and have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has so much great information in it. So sign up at PGL.world today to compete on those PGL nights like Megasota Game Night, Twins Wednesday, and Vikings Game Day.
Yeah, it also gets you into that Player Connect app. And, well, some players decided to get it done.
Oh,
like, yeah. We got a new PGL member spotlight. Let's take a look at who are those new signups. Well, Cy Young, Nas 1077, Bosco, T-Bone, Cat with a K, and Horseshoe.
Yeah, good job signing up, and use that sign up to get into the Player Connect app and play the Sports Link e-tip boards for this week. Choose the 5 squares for the Vikings versus the Browns Sunday, October 3rd. Points are awarded for the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter. Play for free in the Player Connect app and earn PGL points for Season X if you win. All you gotta do is launch that app, select the Sports Link button right above your player icon, and then choose out your 5 5 squares, and you'll be earning some points for this season. Last week, we weren't able to get any winner because nobody got the right squares.
Yeah.
And so hopefully we can get enough people filling out those e-tip boards right now to be able to earn some PGL points.
Heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend that if you actually fill out and get your 5 squares, and enough of us do, we'll actually create new boards. I mean, we'll just keep going.
That would be really cool stuff. But let's talk about the really cool stuff in our PGL standings, because these player standings have been all over the place because we just finished 2 of our biggest PGL nights.
Yeah, for sure. In 10th place, we got T-Max 750 over at La Playette with 678,000 points. With 702,000 points over at Sherry Sports Saloon, it's Fishy 24 in 9th place. In 8th place, we got Sloppy over at Malone's Bar and Grill with 731,000 points. With 765,000 points over at Gino's Bar and Grill, it's Gramps in 7th place. In 6th place, we got Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 775,000 points. With 792,000 points over at the Underground Bar and Grill, it's Drumsky in 5th place. In 4th place, we got Brizo over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 839,000 points. But with 910,000 points over at the VFW Austin, it's Forget You D in 3rd place.
But we got Klars over at Flames Bar in St. Peter, taking home that line prize of $12. Now working on this $12 Big M.
The Big M. In 2nd place, we got SpongeBob over at American Legion St. James with 990,000 points. Look for SpongeBob to get into the 1 million point club on Vikings game day if SpongeBob is out and getting after it. Then our one member of the 1 million point club with 1,114,000 points over at the roadside, it's Devoided in 1st place.
Yeah, I can't believe he's already in that 1 million point club and accumulating the points that he's already has in this 1 million point club. But let's talk about the location side of the standings, because we start off in the 2 million point club. Yeah, with 2,098,000 points. In 10th place, we got Valley Lanes in Spring Valley. 9th place, Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 2,324,000 points. With 2,543,000 points in 8th place, we got Root River Saloon 2 in Lanesboro. Then in 7th place, we got the Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato with 2,609,000 points. With 2,649,000 points. In 6th place, we got Moose Lodge Wake Park in St. Cloud. Then we got Leo's Bar in Newmarket in 5th place with 2,797,000 points. With 2,969,000 points over in Sauk Rapids, we got Danny's Dugout in 4th place.
There it is, Vinny over at Shooter's Bar and Fountain in Wyckoff, getting that $12 Big M. And we're going on to that must-go prize of $19 here on this round.
Good to have one of your alter egos get a
Vinny,
win.
Yeah.
Good old...
How you doing? It's good to see you, Vinny.
Yeah, my good old Bible study skits that you did when I was a child.
Yeah.
Good old Vinny came on stage every once in a while.
How you doing? It's good to see you.
But we got 10GA over and Juicy and Get Lucky all splitting that must-go prize of $19. Get Lucky is at our place on 3rd, 10GA over at Main Street Pub, and Juicy at American Legion Friendly. But let's go over these top 3 locations in these PGL standings.
Let's do it.
All in the 3 million point club. Yeah, with 3,233,000 points. It's Neighborhood Tavern Effie in 3rd. 2nd place, Cabin Bar and Nicolette still stayed in 3rd, but only 10,000 points away from that 1st place spot with 3,407,000 points. Then in 1st place, it's VFW Northfield with 3,419,000 points. Super close between Cabin Bar and VFW Northfield.
There you go. Super fun. Speaking of fun, our Wild are heading out today for an exhibition game. They're going to Denver tonight.
Yeah, so Minnesota Wild at Colorado
Avalanche.
The puck drops at 8:08 p.m. Central Time. There will be no TV.
Yeah, there's some radio coverage, so you could listen to it on the radio. I'll probably get updates on the interwebs.
Oh, yeah, or if you just listen to us tomorrow, we'll probably talk about it.
Yeah, we for sure will.
So make sure you guys are supporting our Wild by playing one of our favorite ETAB games, Let's Go Wild. It's at all of your favorite Minnesota bars right now, and it's a lot of fun, and it gets that little bit of luck so that our Minnesota Wild can beat those Colorado Avalanche.
Yeah, absolutely. And also make sure you're checking in to see when that Prime Time Bets hits that Player Connect app, because it's going to be super, super fun. We're in the final stages of it, and that's matches up top PGL locations and players with handicaps and a lot of bragging rights, so you won't want to miss it. I just saw producer Ben, big time star around here, walking in. I didn't even realize he was aboard the mothership when we took off today.
Oh yeah, he's distracting me with his extremely large musals. And but let's head right to the fishing report so that I can refocus myself on this broadcast, because we're heading over to the Lake of the Woods tourism. Yeah, it fits well. I feel like I'm a fishing boat captain right now with this shirt. Right. I'm ready to give a safari tour.
Yes.
But on the south end,
we're gonna go up the Nile. I can't even do an Australian accent, so it's just bad stuff.
On the south end, the jig bite has begun, and walleye and saugers are cooperating. Cooperating very nicely. The walleye continue to transition to fall locations, including a 25 to 30 feet in the front of Pine Island, and west along the south shore has been hot. A nice mix of walleye and saugers with perch and pike mixed in. Lots of good eaters, along with some sorting of small fish. Most anglers anchored up and jigging with a flathead or emerald shiner. Strong jig colors are gold, orange, glow white, pink, or a combo. Some anglers trolling crankbaits with success. This is a good method if the jigging bite isn't happening or if the water goes flat. The month of October is an excellent time for walleye. If you like to jig the jig bite, anchor up and jig over the side of the boat for a very enjoyable and typically memorable day. Charters and guides are available with area resorts. Pike continue to be active with the cooling water temps.
You know what I got out of that?
Yes.
Get jiggy with it.
Get jiggy with it. Na, 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 na. But we have a $14 line prize, a $14 Big M, and a $12,000 coverall. But we got a line prize going out.
Chester at the bar, good view, winning in Winona, $14. Now we're working on this Big M, $14.
Oh yeah, but if you're able to take home this $12,000 coverall, make sure you guys send in a photo to us. We love seeing those jackpot messages. Hold that jackpot message and smile and snap that photo for us. You can either send us a photo of maybe that jackpot, or maybe just you guys playing, having fun with your friends or your favorite bartender.
Right.
You can also share those pics on Facebook or by emailing them to jackpots@pilotgames.com, and now you can post it and just put hashtag pilot games to get it for it to go.
I'll double check that when we get back in the enrolling screen next time, but yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's something like that.
Yeah,
and so it's a lot of fun. We've made it even easier for you guys to be able to see your faces on our screens.
I'll talk to the guy that makes the script.
Oh,
I'll see if we can add that to it. Speaking of that, of the guy that makes the scripts, it won't be easy for the Vikings on Sunday, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's a definite, because the Browns are their most formidable opponent this season. Mayfield is in a system where he is very well suited for, but if Minnesota can take away the run game, they can force Mayfield into a position he isn't comfortable in. If they do that, the Vikings can right the ship with a 2-2 record going to Week 5 against the Lions.
Yeah, no, I think that's that's got to be the goal. Our new revamped D-line has to finally show what they've got in their talent pool and really take away that run from the Browns. There it is, Cat. 888 over at Minigers Sports Hub in La Crescent, getting that big M. And now we're working on this must go of $21 on this coverall. That means that jackpot's growing and rolling.
And we got a coverall going out to 10GA over at Main Street Pub in Kimball, taking that $21 prize. I think that's the hat trick for 10GA.
Yeah, no, I tell you what, 10 Gauge has been killing it.
Yeah, now we're getting enrolled into game number...
it's game number 7 of the
Wow,
broadcast.
already game number 7. So get enrolled, press play, because
27.
we're giving out some great prizes already in today's games. But yes, super excited about Sunday's game against Vikings versus the Browns, and it's going to be the biggest test for our linebacking and D-tackle group this week.
Yeah, for sure. It is hashtag Pilot Games. That's how you send it in, and we get it up into the broadcaster. Yeah, that's going to be a great game, great test for our interior D line in the box. We've got that's going to be kickoff at noon. We're going to kick off our game day broadcast at 11:30. And it's this Sunday at October 3rd.
Oh, yeah, so make sure you guys are supporting the Vikings by playing a little bit of our favorite ETAB game, Vikings Victory. Pick a letter in the skull bonus and win huge prizes if you pick it out correctly. So have a lot of fun playing that Vikings Victory game.
Speaking of fun things, every happy hour we play some $1 Jackpot Hunter, and there's a standings that correlates with that. And we've got some pretty exciting standings that go with that.
Oh, yeah, these player standings have been all over the place. In 10th place, we got Pee Wee over at TJ's on and off sale with 13,000 points. With 14,000 points in 9th place, we got Bull over at Corner Bar in Goodhue. Then with 16,000 points, we have a big time two-way tie between Player at Broadway Pizza in Maple Grove and Lula Finn at American Legion Shakopee. They both are tied up in 7th place. And then 6th place, we got Wolfstein over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 17,000 points. With 19,000 points in 5th place, we got Curtis J at Country Lounge. With 20,000 points in 3rd place, we have a two-way tie between Jim Rocks at American Legion Stillwater and Joni at Bleachers. I know Jordy just made the prediction that Jim Rocks was going to be able to come out on top in that tie. I said, no, I'm believing in the tried and true Joni being able to get out of that tie and stick in that number 3 spot.
I'm interested to see what happens. I think the last time you two had that kind of I think Jordy came out on top.
Yes, she did.
And so we'll see if you can even it up here.
I think it can happen. But in 2nd place, we got one away over at American Legion Rice with 21,000 points. But then the number 1 player with 23,000 points in 1st place, the reigning champion, Yags 370 at Riverboat Depot, really dominating this season so far. Yeah. Trying to get into that 25,000 point club pretty soon.
Yeah. In the location side of things, we got a two-way tie in 9th place. It's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale and Shady's Railside in Rice. They both got 28,000 points. In 8th place, we got Pappy's Cafe in Coon Rapids with 29,000 points. With 32,000 points over in Maplewood, it's Bleachers in 7th place. In 6th place, we got Corner Bar Goodhue with 35,000 points. With 36,000 points, you just got to wander over to Akeley, find the municipal liquor store, and you got the 5th place location. In 4th place, we got American Legion Shakopee with 40,000 points. With 45,000 points, it's the reigning champions over in Sartell. It's Riverboat Depot in 3rd place. In 2nd place, we got American Legion Rice with 49,000 points. They need one win to get in the 50,000 point club, but one location has already accomplished that feat. That with 56,000 points over in St. Paul, it's Country Lounge, our number 1 location.
Yeah, good job. That number 1 location, Country Lounge. But let's talk about some celebrity birthdays. Born in 1917, it's Buddy Rich. Jazz drummer and band leader, was part of the Buddy Rich Band, did Away We Go.
There you go. Then born on this day in 1921, hold on to that for a second.
We got Chester over at the bar in Goodview taking home that line prize of $14. Now we're working on this $14 Big M.
Yeah, born on this day in 1921, it's Deborah Kerr. She's an actress. She did The King and I and Night of Iguana.
Yeah, happy birthday. Born in 1924, Truman Capote, author, did In Cold Blood.
Nicely done. Then in 1931, Angie Dickinson, she's an actress. She's famous for Policewoman.
Oh, yeah. Then we got a pop vocalist born in 1935, Johnny Mathis. He did Chances Are, Wild is the Wind, and the 12th of Never.
Yeah, nicely done. This guy was a big part of the reruns I used to watch as a kid. In 1954, Barry Williams, he's an actor. He was Greg on the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, whenever you're part of the Brady Bunch, you are classic for those reruns.
Yes, absolutely.
Then born in 1957, Fran Drescher, actress, was in Cadillac Man and Nanny.
Yeah, the TV show Nanny, I think, is what she's most famous for.
That's big.
She was that New Jersey nanny.
That's great. But we got Elijah over at, over at the municipal liquor store in Lake Park. I couldn't tell if there's a space there.
It looks like a space, yeah.
It does look like a space to me, but it could just be the way the I and the J look in the font.
In the font, yeah. Well, however you like to pronounce it, we'll try to do our best. You can message us on the chat. We are going to this must-go of $21 here in game number 7 of the broadcast. That jackpot will grow and roll, but our next celebrity birthday, born in 1970, is Tony Hale, Emmy award-winning actor in Veep and Arrested Development. Loved Arrested Development.
Yeah, super funny stuff. But we got the reigning champion herself taking home that $21 coverall, Elsa, over at Titan Sports Saloon. Good job winning that coverall prize.
For sure.
But next celebrity birthday, born in 1971, it's Jenna Elfman, actress, did Townies and
Dharma and Greg.
Oh, Dharma and Greg. Happy birthday, Jenna.
Yeah, born in 1981, we had Dominique, I'm trying to make sure I pronounce her last name correctly, Mokino. She was a 14-year-old, became the youngest U.S. gymnast to win a gold medal.
Wow, that is so impressive. 14 years old, winning a gold medal. Mm-hmm. I can't even imagine. That is astounding.
Yeah.
Born in 1984, a really fun rapper, singer, T-Pain. I'm not even going to attempt to say his real name. He did so many great club songs.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know who T-Pain is?
No.
Oh, yeah. He's just a lot of club songs.
Okay. All right.
Like those early 2000s pop songs.
Oh,
he was
okay.
like, I'm not even going to go into
No,
it.
you're fine.
I won't
You're
even
fine.
sing a song for
All
you.
right. I don't know who this next person is either. Born in 2002, it's Maddie Ziegler. So she's a dancer, actress, and model.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday. And now let's head back into the twiking zone as there's more crazy shakeups because we've had more winners already, and there's been a lot of big-time players getting these wins.
Absolutely. In 10th place, already in our 100,000 point club, it's Loser Dave over at the VFW Spring Lake Park with 102,000 points. With 115,000 points over in Niçois Legion, it's Puts in 9th place. In 6th place, we got a 3-way tie. Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon, SNS at Pappy's Cafe, and Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven, all with 130,000 points. With 131,000 points over at Saks, it's Kick It in 5th place. In 4th place, we got Scrub Eye at American Legion Fridley with 136,000 points. With 150,000 points over in Saks, it's Joni in 3rd place. In 2nd place, we got Lucky Tim at the Lakefront Bar with 191,000 points. But with jumping into the 200,000 point club, we've got one member, and that with 229,000 points over at the corner bar, Goodhue, it's not Lucky in 1st place.
So many of these big-time players have already gotten wins today.
Yes.
I can't wait to see where the shakeups are going to be happening tomorrow because it's going to be all over the place. In 10th place in our location standings, it's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 157,000 points. With 167,000 points, though, in 9th place, we got Miniger Sports Hub over in La Crescent. Then we hop right over to Oak Park Heights. It's Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub in 8th place with 187,000 points. Then with 193,000 points in 7th place, we got Bleachers in Maplewood. In 6th place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven with 197,000 points. With 206,000 points in 5th place, we got Lakefront Bar in La Center. Now we hop over to Fridley because we got the American Legion in Fridley in 4th place with 240,000 points. With 275,000 points in 3rd place, we got Mapleview Lounge 2. And then the second place location, we hop all the way into the 300,000 point club. It's Corner Bar in Goodhue with 355,000 points. Then we jump for the first place location into the 400,000 point club. In first place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park with 425,000 points.
Well, we got a $13 line, a $13 large M, and a $12,951 jackpot if we can hit this in 52 balls.
Well, we got a line prize going out to Lucky She and Not Lucky. Both splitting $13. Not Lucky playing at Corner Bar in Goodhue, and Lucky She at our place on third.
All names are acceptable as long as they have Lucky in the name. We got some Minnesota trivia. Maybe we'll throw this out to Jordy to see if she can answer.
Yes.
This. She's kind of a fashionista.
See if she knows this one.
See if she knows this one. What U.S. fashion craze started in a Roseville, Minnesota gym in 1988?
Oh, yeah.
I actually owned a pair. Yes. I actually owned 2 pairs of these pants.
Yeah, what was the pattern on them?
I had a zebra pattern, and the other one, I don't know what you'd call it. It was just kind of a crazy.
It was just
pattern.
a crazy pattern.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Super.
But I used to wear them when I'd work out. You know,
they're sweet. I wish they would come back.
Oh, I'd wear those on the bottom, and then I'd wear like a tank top on the top, right? Like a Gold's Gym tank top kind of thing. And then the sweatshirt where it was cut out so my traps were fully out of the sweatshirt.
Oh, yeah.
And then that was my look when I went in the gym.
That is an awesome look. I think the only thing that would make it better.
They're kind of like that. Yeah.
Yeah, they're the Zubaz.
Yeah.
Zubaz pants. They're super fun. Those super poofy out there pants.
They're poofy out there pants. Great for working out.
I just picture them with rocking them with a crop top. Like back when crop tops were like a big thing back then as well.
Yeah.
Like I could totally see you in the gym rocking those pants.
Yeah. I didn't rock the crop top, but I had the sweatshirt. Yeah, with the traps cut out.
You had a little bit of a gut to rock.
Well, yeah, I was during college. I was probably about 275 at the time. I had a little bit of muscle. I like showing off the traps.
Yeah, the traps are that's where it was at back then. I mean, I felt like everybody, if you were a big bodybuilder, like traps were like a huge thing. But I feel like traps aren't as big as of a thing for bodybuilders nowadays.
No, but I love the trap game.
Oh yeah, makes you look like the Hulk.
Yeah.
But winning the Big M, it's me Lucky over at Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, taking home that large M. Well, ruining the the Lucky train that we had going of different winners with Lucky in their name. Kate's Papa is able to win that at Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, taking home $20 on that 63 ball. Let's go cover all.
Nicely done, all of our winners there in game number 8, right? Getting into game number 9 of the broadcast. Well, we should jump back into those jackpot hunter standings.
Yeah, we need to.
In 10th place, we got Pee Wee over at TJ's Tavern on and off sale with 13,000 points. So 14,000 points over the Corner Bar Goodhue. It's Bowl in 9th place. In 7th place, we got a 2-way tie between Short Bus over at Broadway Pizza Maple Grove and Lulafin at American Legion Shakopee with 16,000 points. In 6th place, we got Wolfstein over at the Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 17,000 points. With 19,000 points over in Country Lounge, it's Curtis J in 5th place. Then we got a 2-way tie between Jim Rocks at American Legion Stillwater and Joni at Bleachers. They both have 20,000 points. Did we get a correction on the game we're getting in?
No, we're in game number 9. I was just making sure.
Right. With 21,000 points at American Legion Rice, we're 1 away from the number 1 player. And it's 1 away is the name of our player in 2nd place. Then in 1st place, we got Yags 370, the reigning champion over at Riverboat Depot with 23,000 points.
Well, let's hop right into the location stakes, and we hop right into the 25,000 point club with 28,000 points. We have a 2-way tie. It's Titan Sports Saloon, Oakdale, and Shady's Railside in Rice. In 8th place, we got Pappy's Cafe 2 in Coon Rapids with 29,000 points. 7th place, it's Bleachers in Maplewood with 32,000 points. With 35,000 points in 6th place, we got Corner Bar in Goodhue. 5th place, Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley with 36,000 points. Then with 40,000 points in 4th place, we got American Legion Shakopee. In 3rd place, it's Riverboat Depot in Sartell with 45,000 points. Then with 49,000 points, only needs 1 win to get into that 50,000 point club. In 2nd place, it's American Legion Rice. And then that number 1 location with 56,000 points in that 50,000 point club, it's Country Lounge in St. Paul.
Nicely done, guys. Well, this day in history.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's a nice one. On a train bound for nowhere, I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to speak. No, it was on September 30th, 1947. The New York Yankees beat the Brooklyn Dodgers 7-3. Or not 7-3. I said 7-3. It's 5-3. I'm just making up numbers. In Game 1 of the World Series, the first Fall Classic game broadcast on television. It is the second Subway Series between Yankees and Dodgers, and the first World Series to involve a black player. Jackie Robinson of the Dodgers broke Major League Baseball's color barrier 6 months earlier, and that was the first televised World Series in history. That was on this day in 1947.
Oh, yeah, that's some big-time stuff. But we had some big-time people missing on practice on Wednesday for our Minnesota Vikings, as Tyler Conklin was out due to an elbow injury just this Wednesday and did not participate in practice.
Interesting. We got a $15 line prize, a $15 large M, and a $13,026 jackpot if we can get in 52 balls. You know what's amazing? I think about all the times for various reasons throughout the week. At the high school level, we have players out, right?
Yes,
could be the quarterback can't throw, because of a shoulder bruise or whatever. Guys out, because they don't understand geometry, whatever. They miss a practice, but we don't make anything. We don't think anything of it. Like, oh, we know they're going to play on Friday night.
Yes,
but we make such a big deal when these pros athletes miss a practice because of something.
Oh yeah, because it's always a worry, because if Tyler Conklin's out, our next best tight end is our formerly fourth string tight end, and
right?
So it's a little scary in that.
It's like we're about to pick up a guy off the street named Steve.
Exactly, but we got Betty Joe over at Howie's Sports Bar and Grill taking that $15 line prize. Let's see if we can give out this $15 Big M. And Vinny is already 3 balls. Steve's got really great hands. But some good stuff. I mean, there was a lot of players missing due to rest, especially with a lot of veterans on the team. I expect that kind of stuff to happen. Like Patrick Peterson, Harrison Smith, Adam Thielen, we're all out due to just resting. Nothing too serious, but with veterans, you'll see that happen more often.
Yeah, I remember seeing an interview with one of the NFL greats, like Hall of Famer kind of guy. But hold on just a second while it's Chester getting another win. Chester's had a big day over at the bar Goodview in Winona, and nice run up at this jackpot. We'll see if we can get this done.
But you want to know who did a full practice yesterday?
Who's that?
Christian Darrisaw.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Yeah, he'd been limited in practice for the past 3 weeks. This is the first time he's seeing in an injury report him being doing a full practice.
Nice. No, that's good. That's a good sign. That's a really good sign. Good to see.
Once he gets back, I mean, we've already improved our line so drastically from last season, being able to give Kirk Cousins a clean pocket. The addition of Christian Darrisaw onto that line as well, I think can only be an upside for us, and I think will be a huge thing in the future upcoming when we play against those big top-tier teams.
We did go past that ball count for the jackpot. We're in a $22 must-go prize.
And it's Elijah over at Municipal Liquor Store in Lake Park taking that $22 must-go prize in 59 balls.
Yeah, it's just it's just this font. It's not that font. So you no space there. So yeah,
I know that's why I made the official switch over to just calling him Elijah.
Nicely done. Well, that's why you are who you are.
Instead of Elijah.
I liked the pause. It was kind of dramatic. It felt kind of like Captain Kirk on the USS Enterprise.
Captain Kirk. I like that people call Kirk Cousins Captain Kirk.
Yeah, I like it too.
It's a good nickname for him, especially just the way he plays football too.
I'm gonna throw the pass to Justin Jefferson.
It's how it feels like he's talking, especially when you were seeing that. I just saw the mic'd up that you were talking about yesterday,
and he's just kind of sitting there.
And he's just sitting there, and he's like, yeah. Once we get a touchdown, it'll be really hype.
I know it. He said it just so deadpan, and he literally looked like this kid that's waiting to go in the classroom in kindergarten.
Yeah. He literally looks like the kid that has to sit out for the defensive reps. He's like upset that he's sitting out for the defensive reps.
Right.
But I know Kirk Cousins isn't upset.
No. I feel like though if he was asked to, he'd go play some free safety.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
I don't know if he'd play good free safety, but he'd go do it.
He would go. He would definitely go do it. I mean, he's a little crazy like that.
Oh yeah, then he'd be like, "How you like that?"
he would lay I think he would lay some dudes out if he
would
had
try.
the shot.
I think he would try. I'm not sure. You're assuming the completion of the task.
Oh no, I'm not. Okay, yes, I assume that he would attempt to lay somebody out.
I agree with that.
If he gets caught up, if he can catch like a skinny Will Fuller on a slant, he'll lay him out.
Yeah, if he can get there, he will.
He just has to get there. Will Fuller is really fast. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm worried about.
See, but he's got the brains. He can anticipate plays better.
That's true.
Than most.
Yeah, he's like Biggie Wiggy, and in scout team for us.
Oh yeah, he's always. He may be just because he knows our playbook.
Yeah.
But we got 1 minute and 18 seconds to get enrolled in this final game of the broadcast, and so we got to go over the most important part of the broadcast, and that's the charity spotlight. Because you guys are always giving tons of money to charity every single time you play Pilot games, and this week our charity spotlight is the Pillagers Lions Club. The Pillagers Area Lions Club is here to support the community, and they're also always looking for new members, so go stop by and see if you can help out in any way.
Yeah, no, it's super cool. When you go to KC Saloon, you can be supporting that Lions Club, and the KC Saloon has warm friends, good food, cold beer. That's the experience you get at KC Saloons. They have a friendly staff ready to serve you, creative chefs that provide us new, delicious dishes to keep your taste buds on their toes. And don't forget our devoted regular locals that always keep the place fun. So yeah, go over there and see the warm friends and cold beer at KC Saloon and play some Pilot games.
Oh yeah, and we got 15 seconds to get enrolled, so get enrolled. Press play on this one. We want to give out some really good prizes, but with training camp getting started, we may actually have a little bit of Timberwolves news to be able to talk about. Let's see. Let's go check in the Minnesota Timberwolves roundup. Sachin Gupta, the empty calorie myth. Okay, let's see what this is about. Ben Falk on working with new Minnesota Timberwolves boss Sachin Gupta. Ben Falk is a former member of the front office with the Portland Trail Blazers and Philadelphia 76ers, rising high as vice president of basketball strategy with the Sixers.
We got Scrub Eye over at American Legion Fridley winning that $17 line prize. Now we're working on that $17 Big M.
Oh yeah, he runs the site Cleaning Glass, which is an outstanding resource which includes... I have no idea what any of this is about. So, yes, Karl Anthony Towns is not an empty calorie player for the Timberwolves. We've heard the good stats, bad team argument that okay, so it's all about that he's not just a empty stats guy, and that he is going to be producing to actually turn into some wins. He's going to be a lot like what we saw with Devin Booker last year, where he finally got a part of a winning culture team, and then Devin Booker was an MVP level player with that team, pushing them to even compete with to even beat the LA Lakers.
Yeah, no, they did a really great job over there, and sometimes I think that's a false narrative that gets labeled on players. I think it can be true with a play style.
I think Russell Westbrook is a little bit of an empty calories player.
He is. Well, and here's the other caveat that can go along with those things is Russell Westbrook is that if he's in an offense where he has to be the one or the two.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. Where he's getting so many turnovers that it's not a real like you look at he's getting a quadruple double with the turnovers that he's having.
Yeah, we got Get Lucky over at our place on 3rd, and we got a short little run up at this jackpot. Let's see if me, Lucky, can get that done right now.
Maybe right here. Not looking like it's happening. Looks like we're moving on to a $26 must-go coverall. But I think the biggest thing for Karl Anthony Towns to be able to take that next step from being a really good player on a bad team to being a really good player that isn't producing those empty calories is improving on the defensive end, and that all starts with his core strength, being able to pound down low in the post, being able to get up and be that rim protector that our Timberwolves desperately need.
Yeah, that's for sure. Well, speaking of Steve with the good hands, you got Steve over at the VFW Spring Lake Park getting that $26 must-go on our final game of the broadcast.
Yeah, good job, Steve. Get lucky and scrub by getting that final win in game number 10. Now we're going to start getting enrolled into some 25-cent jackpot hunter, but we have a bunch of great live bingo ready for you guys all day long. So most importantly, when you guys are playing those games, remember, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins.
Have a great one out there, guys.
See ya.
Then in second place, our favorite PGL player under the sea, it's SpongeBob over at the VFW St. James with 903,660 points. But who is the first to the 1 million point club? The next player, our number one player in the state with 1,190 points over at the roadside, Devoid.
Yeah, I can't believe the points that he's been able to accumulate over this season. If you want to be a player accumulating points this season, make sure you guys sign up at pgl.world. Not only are you earning PGL points for your own player standings, but you're also earning PGL points for your location standings, because these locations, they definitely need your guys' help because they've been all over the place. 10th place, it's Valley Lanes in Spring Valley with 1,955,385 points. Yeah, they've been accumulating a lot of them. But then in the 2 million point club, yes, in 9th place, we already head into the 2 million point club. It's Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 2,116,105 points. Then with 2,270,480 points. In 8th place, we got Root River Saloon 2 in Lanesboro. 7th place, it's Moose Lodge Wait Park in St. Cloud with 2,331,295 points. 6th place, Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato with 2,334,479 points. Then we just hop over to Newmarket, because in 5th place, we got Leo's Bar with 554,785 points. Then in 4th place, we got Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids with 2,792,680 points. And that's the final location in the 2 million point club. Now we have our whole top 3 are already in the 3 million point club. Yes, in 3rd place, we got Neighborhood Tavern in Effie with 3,012,155 points. Then with 3,184,020 points, in 2nd place, it's VFW Northfield. But then that number 1 location has been in the 3 million point club for a few weeks now with 3,395,660 points. It's Cabin Bar in Nicolette.
Nicely done, guys. These locations and players have been crushing it. But listen, guys, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So if you're not in that top 10, but you want to get in there, get out for those PGL nights, 3 each week.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
Hey guys, well, Jackpot Hunter this season has been more than entertaining.
Oh, it's been a lot of fun, and these player standings have been even more fun to keep track of because we've had so many ties disperse over the last few weeks. In 10th place, we got Pee-wee over at TJ's On and Off Sale with 13,000 points. Then with 14,000 points, we have a two-way tie between Player at Broadway Pizza in Maple Grove and Bull at Corner Bar in Goodhue. Then in 7th place, we got Lula Fit at American Legion Shakopee with 16,000 points. With 17,000 points in 6th place, we got Wolfstein at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. In 4th place, we have another two-way tie. This is a big one because the High riser of last week, Jim Rocks at American Legion Stillwater has tied up Curtis J at Country
Yeah,
Lounge.
Jim Rocks has been moving.
At one point, I think Curtis J was considered the high riser of
Right.
the group, and now Jim Rocks says, I want to be the high riser and join the former high riser. But in third place, we got Joni at Bleachers with 20,000 points. With 21,000 points in second place, we got one away at American Legion Rice, and then that number one player is our reigning champ as well. It's Yags 370 at the Riverboat Depot with 23,000 points.
Joni in third place in the Jackpot Hunter and the Twikings standings.
So impressive. Hey guys, and we love giving out jackpots in all of our live bingo games, but over the weekend, you guys were spectacular, getting a bunch of jackpots out, making our week total of 26 jackpots for the
Wow.
week. Finally starting to look like the fall season
Yep.
is upon us.
Yeah,
But
for
let's
sure.
talk about the total for Season X, because we have gotten over that 200 jackpot mark, sitting at 208 jackpots total for Season X.
Nicely done, guys. It's been a great season so far. Let's start it off with what happened on Friday. We had I Love Money. Well, I guess you should, because you just won a pile of it. $5,696. They won it over at Municipal Liquor Store in Twin Valley.
That's a really nice jackpot right there.
That is. That's a great way to start off our Friday. Then we had PKJE over at Monty's Sports Bar winning $664.